Hi guys, welcome to another exciting time of Fuse Unbothered, brought to you by Upfront and Personal.
Yep.
My name is Gabrielle.
Hi guys, my name is Medici. As always, so good to be back in your faces and in your ears as well.
That's right, in your ears, because we have a lot to talk about. We are giving congratulatory messages to a whole lot of people. Because a lot has happened over the weekend, and we're so glad we have the opportunity to talk about all of that. But we'll do it when we come back from this break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Fuse Unbothered. Alright guys, so if you remember over the course of the weekend, we saw a lot of people very excited because our fave, Davido, is finally back to giving us good performances, and people have just been going on social media, Obio no go minus. Like, people are really excited to see him perform at the World Cup Grand Finale, the World Cup Finals, which happened on Sunday. And I just think it's very interesting because that day was very funny. Everybody, if you tap somebody to get their attention, nobody was paying attention to you. It's like some of us who are not, football lovers, even some of us who are not football lovers, everybody was paying attention to the match. And we saw Davido, climb the stage and actually perform, for the World Cup. This is the performance that everybody has been waiting for. And this happened right before the match took place. And I just think it's so good to actually see Davido back.
It's so good to see. I mean, the picture that went viral was actually he and Choma. That was so cute. And everybody were anticipating the performance. And it was so good to see Davido after 2 months of staying away due to the loss of his son. We're finally back to have OBO in our faces. Congratulations once again for the performance of at the World Cup. I beg your pardon. It just goes to show that Africans keep winning, and that's it.
So it's so good to see him back. Also, I think we should say congratulations. We should still say congratulations to Argentina fans, people that think Messi is the greatest of all time.
A win is a win, right? Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations to you, because it was like it now felt as if Nigeria was not kicked out of the World Cup. A long time ago, but people were just so happy to actually see Argentina win, and that match was so emotional.
It was.
So good to see Davido perform. We're going to move on to another congratulations that we have to give, and we're giving congratulations to BBN reality star Fraud,
which is actually very interesting. Like, Fraud getting
allow
engaged.
me to say the news first now. She didn't even let me say the news first.
Haters during the I think that was 2 years ago.
Really, people hated Fraud.
No, hated him, but they came at him saying he was too soft. I mean, like, he was allowing a girl take advantage of him in the house. If you remember Esther Bailey. So it was like, okay, this guy was a lover boy, somebody that, I mean, he was very vulnerable in the house, and he showing his weakness was not a problem, especially when it came to the opposite gender. So, like, and the girl is so pretty.
The girl is really fine. Congratulations for her. That's just such big news. I'm all for guys being vulnerable, because I feel like that's one of the easiest ways to actually connect with people.
Actually. Just some people were coming at the ladies, the video ladies, saying that why the guys are getting engaged and married. I mean, Toby was also married. Toby's also married. Remember the CC issue that happened in the house way back? Fraud now is also getting married. While the BBN girls are just bagging endorsements here and there. What's happening? The rings are not coming.
No shade, guys. Very soon, just because of what you talked about, we're going to talk about how, women in the media, women in entertainment industry, how some perceptions of society affect, sometimes women in this, fields actually settling down.
Yeah, true.
So we don't know if this is part of us playing, a role in some of these things.
Do you think so?
I think so.
Because I
think when you're a woman and you're a celebrity, it gets really hard to actually settle down. That's what I think, because you don't know who's coming to you, for your money, for what they can get from you, for your fame. And that leads us to one of the biggest stories we're even talking about today. And you know what I'm talking about, Madishi. So it gets really hard. So for the guys, sometimes I think it's easier when you're a guy, you're famous, you're an actor, you're a singer, you're a musician, a celebrity, your face is basically out there. Sometimes it's easy for you to settle down. And I noticed that
these guys actually don't get married to women in media or the entertainment industry. It's mostly like people that, check the likes of Toby, for instance, Fraud now. I don't think I've ever seen her face before. and just. I didn't even know he was dating. That's actually the funniest
but
thing.
If he's dating, like people are trying as much as possible to keep their relationships out of social media now. For me, I think that's a good thing. We're going to go on a short break. When we come back, there's one very very
traumatizing, emotional,
man,
pathetic.
We'll tell you when we come back. Don't go anywhere.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Feels unpotted. You know how I was saying it the other time? It just sort of happens that, when you see women in entertainment industry, there's this idea that women in entertainment industry, when it comes to morality, that they're not very sound. There's this perception out there. So when you meet a guy and the guy's like, oh, what do you do? And say, oh, I'm a
video personality.
Especially if you say something or I'm a video vixen, or like if you're even a video vixen.
Some people go as far as asking, is that your job?
Yeah, do you understand? You know what I mean? And so we've also seen a lot of that, but it's not just women in the entertainment industry that sometimes stereotyped in that kind of way, where they feel like, this person may not be morally sound.
We also we have women in marketing as well, banking,
women in marketing, in the banking sector. You're in real estate. People are like, you're a banker and you're doing marketing.
For you to get your clients, you have to, do the do and all of that, meet up your targets.
Yeah. So do you think that some of these stereotypes actually make sense?
Makes sense. I don't think it makes sense, because at the end of the day, you won't blame people. Everybody has a right to their different perceptions, but I feel like people in media, women in media are mostly judged compared to other industries.
That's the truth.
Take for instance,
push banking away and real estate.
You're an actress. And you come out to say, we don't earn as much, but tomorrow you're buying a house and people are like wondering where's that coming from.
Okay. So it's about you earning well. Is that the problem?
And the male folks in the entertainment industry, most especially in Nollywood, they keep on coming out and say, okay, we don't even earn as much.
Okay, so what are the women doing to get the money?
And they're not even asking the question. They're telling us that, okay, you know what, you already know what they do.
That's something else.
You already know what they do. So
because I didn't know it was about the money. I thought it was just generally, okay, because we've seen a lot. There was a time a lady came out and said that, she took a particular role in a movie, and this was a sexual scene that she was acting, and she said because of that her husband this was her fiance. Her fiance let her go, broke up with her, and I'm well, if I was a fiance, I don't know, maybe I'll do the same thing. Because for acting, I think it's a lot more dicey.
I don't understand.
That's the thing. So it's like a lot of men can actually deal with some of those things, and acting is even entirely different. If you ask some women that are married to husbands that are actors, they'll tell you the same thing. Some of them will say, I felt like that sexual scene was too intense, so I don't know, my husband, I'm not. But a lot of times you see they get married to partners where completely okay with these things, but I'll tell you for sure that the male gender is usually more uncomfortable. But I'm saying generally,
which is why I feel like it's easier to actually date someone in the same industry. It doesn't work for everybody. I mean, take the likes of what's his name, Daniel Etim. He's because that guy plays like super romantic movies. I've been seeing Daniel in a movie. It feels like you're like thinking, what is Toyo's heart beating? That's his life. Like because he's very good at what he does. So like
I think those people have like a very good understanding among themselves.
Considering the fact that she's not even in the Nollywood industry, even though she's in the
entertainment industry as well. So I think she kind of understands that.
Seriously, it's easy for us to say, these people should understand, but what would you do?
But I'm even saying that acting is even more serious, because acting is like the more serious version.
But you should have it at the back of your head that there are people in front of you. Like there are camera guys, there are sound guys in front, so that should make it easier when you think about it, don't you think so?
Some people don't think like that though. But I'm even moving acting away, because acting is still on the farther side of the spectrum.
Everyone deserves luxury, but luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Fuse Unpotted. Some people say, actress, no. Some people say, actor, no way. But I'm talking about other, like what we do now, Medici. There's still some people that still look at it and still say, like some guys who still say, I know a lady in the, media personality. What's she saying in front of the camera? So there's this idea that it's not always. I mean, I don't know. Boys in lie. That's actually what we're here to say. Many of the people that actually work in industries like this, are very sound people morally, are very upright people, in many other areas of their lives. So it's very important to not also place judgment on women who actually do careers of this sort, and don't stereotype people basically because of the job that they do. All right. So regardless of what job the person actually does, I feel like it's very important for you to know someone personally. People are usually scared that celebrities, we've seen that sometimes celebrities' marriages don't last. People who are out there, don't know how to keep a private life. But I just want to say that sometimes in the media industry, we've seen many people who have, are morally upright, have really great values, stable relationships, whether it's media, whether it's banking, whatever industry a woman or man may come from. I think it's very important to know them personally before you place judgment. Let's not do this career stereotyping anymore in 2023.
Even though I feel like people that will still talk will still talk.
Please, if you want to talk, but just also understand this. And it's also, very important. And so I want to ask you guys, have you ever in any form experienced some form of career stereotype? Please use the comment section down below and tell us what experiences you've had in the past. And you need to know that our YouTube channel is The Fuse. For those of you who want to subscribe, please subscribe and follow us. And you find us on Instagram at Fuse Local. Do well to follow our content and engage with us. You find me on Instagram at Gabby.Gabby.
All right, guys, you can also find me on all social media platforms at _Madichi. This is where we draw the line today on Fuse Unpotted.
From all of us, stay fused.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.